independent crime researchers have confirmed a troubling rise in ATM bombings in the north of Pretoria, highlighting the activities of organized crime syndicates that are targeting these machines. The surge is part of a broader pattern, we're told, of escalating criminal activity, with a noticeable concentration in provinces including Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, and the northwest. Now, the involvement of sophisticated syndicates indicates a more strategic and coordinated approach to these attacks, raising concerns about the efficacy of current security measures. Let's get a better understanding of this issue. Bring in now Ntshiki Maluleka, who's with the South African Banking Risk Information Center and is the head of the Center of Excellence, and is with us via our video link. And let me thank you for your time and your patience, sir. Thank you very much indeed for speaking to us here on the SABC News Channel. You know, I spoke broadly about a rise in these ATM bombings, but I wonder if you can, as a start, help us place what you're seeing. How bad is it?
Indeed, thank you for this opportunity, and good day, Ayanda, and to your viewers as well. Sabric is a non-profit organization that is mandated to addressing financial crime in South Africa, and this requires a sustained effort from government, the private sector, and civil society. Yes, we have seen that in 2022-2023, criminals attacked almost more than 300 ATMs with explosives and other means. ATM bombings has increased significantly, and it's about 20% that increase a year that we are seeing. And majority of these incidents, as you've alluded to, they occur within Gauteng, followed by the northwest.
Yeah. It'll inevitably raise questions around how we could maybe make sure that these ATM sites are not susceptible to this kind of criminality. And I know a question that often comes up is whether or not South Africa is ready to move into a point where we become a whole lot more of a cashless society. In your mind, given the work that you do, is that the solution?
Absolutely, it is. It might be a solution as we evolve towards a cashless or digital banking space. But however, this has an impact, a huge impact on society, because it's reducing the economic activity in terms of the cash flows. But however, intelligence has shown that most of these explosives are from outside the country. And also they're used for cash in transit explosion of those vents to access the safes, and also in illegal mining as well.
Yeah. I know this is perhaps a question that's better posed to police, but given your own kind of monitoring of the situation, what's your sense around how well police actually do with finding the culprits and cracking these syndicates?
I think we are different role players are definitely being assisted by law enforcement, and law enforcement has been instrumental in addressing this crime type. As a result, we have seen this multidisciplinary approach that we have seen. Definitely there are so many arrests, and on behalf of the banking industry, we like to thank law enforcement and all different role players that are definitely taking their time in addressing intelligence, in making sure that we are successful in addressing this type. And law enforcement has been addressing this crime time because criminal syndicate, they use explosives to breach this ATM safes amidst the tight stain technology that we deploy inside this ATM.
Yeah, you mentioned that the weapons and explosives seems to come from outside the country. Safe to say then that there's a very high chance that the syndicates themselves are cross-border syndicates and not only restricted to South Africa.
Indeed, intelligence has shown that definitely, there are significant role players in this crime type, but however, they're not limited to only outside. Even internal syndicates are playing a role play, and they are definitely utilizing this explosive to target the safes and to target even destabilizing this environment. And what we're seeing, because law enforcement is very critical in addressing this crime type, and we encourage the communities and civil society to also report if they have knowledge of this crime happening or alternative to be being planned. So we can rely on society to report on our toll-free number, which is the anonymous report. So we encourage them to report on 083 462 7909, and also to coordinate with law enforcement on 086 10 where it will be treated with highest confidence and it will be acted on.
Yeah. The obvious question that comes up, Ntshiki, is how easy it is to get this money back. And, you know, in my mind, the people who are involved in this kind of criminality are spending the money. So technically, it's not really lost to the economy, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong. But how easy is it to be able to tie hard cash to a particular ATM in ongoing investigations if you're trying to ascertain who is spending this money and what they're spending it on?
Yeah, we can only rely on dice-paying technology to assist us in ensuring that that money is definitely taken out of and flushed out of the economy so that it shouldn't be reused. But however, we know how creative syndicates are sometimes. But it cannot be that definitely this money goes back into the economy. So we are doing at utmost all the best within the banking industry in ensuring that definitely this money doesn't get back into the economy.